how do we grow in polarity, but also realize that that is going to bring us together too?
Mm,
Does that make
mm.
sense?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a big question. I mean, first and foremost, I think as soon as you start to place subjectivity on polarity, you start to lose, and that's kind of what we're seeing in the social political landscape of you mentioned men becoming more feminized and women becoming more typically masculinized. Um, I I see the conflation of that, and I mean, you see a lot of pain as a consequence of it. Women feel like there's this social narrative that they have to be, masculine, and that it's going to be in some way conducive to their happiness, to their well-being, to their prosperity. I think masculine traits are necessary in the world we live in for women. You can talk about the financial aspect of things, making a living, being able to pay for your house and your rent, your taxes, things like that. But I really do feel that there is something uncompromising about traditional values. I mean, when I look at my grandfather and my grandmother, they had the most beautiful relationship I've ever
Mm.
seen, you know, and it was that classic traditional relationship. He would be the breadwinner and she would be, more of the typical feminine role within the house. And they have a love that was again uncompromising, and their quality of life was also very, very, very high. Um, I mean, there's many. I know I'm centering in specifically on the kind of masculine and feminine dynamic in relationships, but I think there needs to be a return to first of all awareness, which has always been a key
Yeah.
theme in our chat, is awareness that there are these two separate energies in the world. They do exist. They're not going away either. One of them isn't bad and one of them isn't good.
Mm.
They're just different. It's like saying that the sun is better than the moon. No, no, no. You need the moon to appreciate the sun, and you need the sun to appreciate the moon. Saying that one is more important than the other is uh, rationalization at the level of a child.